Hello ladies and gentlemen, we are going to do storage today. I'm going to explain to you guys how to get your quantum set up, how the vacuum works, and all of that. First, let me reset it all to factory settings, because this is how you guys are going to be seeing it. So the first thing you're going to do probably is make yourself a compressor, grinder, and then you're going to use the vacuum. And then the quantum, you guys are going to wonder how it's done. Well, we'll get to it. But first thing first, we're going to explain the vacuum. Vacuum, you want to come here and enable pickup, transfer, if you want global item transfer, quantum compressor. It's just everything. But this one, I'm not sure how the personal storage works. But I haven't played with it too much. But so now everything is enabled that we want, and then you can come back and they'll disable once you open the menu. So I dial out. This is on our no tame server, and I dial out and I pick up my implants, and I kind of don't want to deal with them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell the dumpster to delete them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put in my implant in here, choose item to store, and that's gonna tell it to destroy it. And then for the first time you're doing this, you might want to enable auto dump. So what we're gonna do right now, so I take it out, and you guys are gonna see this happening really quick. The vacuum's gonna pick it up, and you saw all those implants, it instantly took them here and destroyed them. So if we go back to the vacuum, right here on the top, they're gone. So that is how you tell it to destroy and add to the list certain stuff. Like I accidentally made too many dummies. You can do this manually, but I want to, if I make more, and you can just drop it out of here too, picks it up, deletes it, and that's it. That's basically it for the dumpster. Really short and simple. Dimensional storage. So right now, so remember, choose item to store. You know Paragons can't, at this point in time, Paragons do not go to your compressor. So I'll show you how to get them to your base without having to transfer them all over. So you're going to make a dimensional storage. You're going to choose store item, and we're just going to click one Paragon. It's fine. It works for all of them. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop them. You can see them, and then they come right back here. The vacuum picked them up from the floor and send them straight here. Then you can personally come in here, go to your compressor, transfer them all, and compress the souls. Now you don't have to do anything for any other of the souls, unless endless souls you cannot compress yet, so you won't be able to. But like an omega soul, it will come straight quickly. You don't even see it, but it has been compressed. See, meteor soul right there. Also, the vacuum will send all the charms and random pieces that you find out in the world that you dump, like these ones here, for you. So all you have to do is that. If you have a totem, all the uniques get sent here. So I'm going to pull them all out. I'm going to drop them. And then they come back here. Saddle tokens, everything that is unique and legendary will come here automatically as long as you have the totem up. The grinder, it's more or less the same thing. I have personally disabled imbuing items like these. So sometimes they get sent here for the so what I did is when I got the regular sets, the system gets confused between the two sets. Because it says as fur, but it's imbued, so it tells it not to do the imbued, but it still sends it here instead of here. So it's kind of a it's working but it's not working kind of thing. So grind settings, you're gonna do yours will be off. So you want to do disable. And this so the grinder is the most important thing. There is a bug right now, and hopefully by the end of this week, and right now is 2/22 of 2023. So these will be enabled for you guys. So the way that the grinder works is it will grind them first, and then it will drop them. And what happens after, so it grinds it, so it sees it, so the vacuum sees the item, sends it here, it grinds it, it drops the resources, the vacuum then picks it up and sends it to the quantum. Now, here's the trick, in the problem at the same time. If you are not rendered in for your base, let's say you're somewhere over there doing bosses, and everything is getting sent here, right? Well, for some reason, it gets sent to the grinder, and the grinder drops the items, but the vacuum never picks them up to send them to the quantum. So you could potentially be losing hundreds or thousands of souls, resources, and stuff like that. Luckily, your paragons are stored here, so you don't have to worry about it. But if you're farming wobblejacks and stuff like that, well, I'm sorry, but the stuff is getting dropped on the ground and not picked up by the vacuum. Now, the modder is aware of this problem, and it should be coming with the next patch, which is, I believe, 3.3. We're on 3.2 right now. But yeah, so let's show you something how to grind. Let me find something here. These are pretty common, right? So we're gonna put it in just like, oh, I guess I have already added that one. So it just grinds everything. So I'll choose item to, so yeah, so I have it in there. Let me see something here of the vacuum. Primitive boots, that's a good one. That's a set piece, we don't want to grind that one. Primitive tech saddle, okay. So we are going to put them in here. Choose items to store, Rex saddle, cloth boots, tech leggings, and then you can, if you don't feel like dropping, I'm just doing it for the video, you can go grinder settings and grind them. And you can also, if you don't have them, add them to the quantum, the items. You can hit store all current items, and it'll send them to the quantum. But what we're going to do is we're going to drop all this. It picks them up, grinds them, drops them on the ground. You can see the green smoke, that indicates it drops it, picks it back up, sends it to the vacuum sends it to the quantum. Now, this is what we're going to do. For the quantum, I have some cooked meat, same concept as always. You can't store everything in there, but most stuff you can. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to put my item in here. I'm going to put compress item, and that's it. That's all you have to do for the quantum. The quantum needs to have the item in there. You say compressed item and it's stored. Now anytime we cook meat, it will be in there. So like charcoal. Oop, that's the light. Charcoal is not stored. Metal it's, and then we're just gonna go compress items, and boom. Now anytime I drop it, the system will know to send them there. This is a grindable token as well. So what we can do here, actually I'm very curious on what it drops. So we're gonna disable auto drop here. We're gonna put it in, choose item to store, same as boss token, just to show you. It's gonna pick it up, it's gonna send it here, and it's giving us soul shards. Now soul shards is, I don't believe you can store it in the quantum. It did not let me before. Yes, it does not let me. So I might have to make it in the dedicated storage here. Choose item, soul shard. So now when I drop it, or when it grinds it and drops it, the vacuum will put it right in here. Any day now. Or, I don't know where it's sending it. It might be sending it to the grinder. Nope. To here? Well, found where it's going. I'm actually not sure where to send, but it's not in here. And I told it to send here. Anyways. Anything else I need to show you guys about that? Not that I know of. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this little quick video. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please put them down below. Hopefully I helped you guys out understanding it. If not, just ask your questions down below. If you like my video, please consider subscribing and liking the video. It really tells me that I did a decent job at it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.